Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jimmer, and today we're going to try to figure out what in the fuck was Ubisoft thinking bringing this fucking game out. I'm going to apologize in advance because there's so many things I'm criticizing about this game that I've actually decided I'm going to have to consult my trusty notebook, because that's what I've written most of it down, if not all of it. And there's a lot to unpack here. Now, Ubisoft games on the PC port, at least, for the longest time, they've been solid. And primarily, I'm talking about the video options and the advanced setting here. Most importantly, you have a plethora of options that you can go through, and especially not this game as much, but the latest Breakpoint, Tom Clancy's game. It wasn't Breakpoint; it was something else, I think. But anyway, it was incredible. And the amount of settings that I had offered to you, but as usual, we do go through the settings beforehand, so let's do that, and then we're gonna shit on the game as usual. You got accessibility options, which is amazing. You have a lot of stuff that you can go through, and I find a lot of the stuff very useful, like the outline on items. You can change the color. That's pretty good. You got the options here for the audio and all that stuff, which is incredible. There's a cat meowing. It's not time to feed you yet. You got some other stuff here for the aim type and the camera shakes and all that stuff. I hate camera shaking games. What? Rocky. Cat's gonna cat. Cognitive. You got a lot of options here as well. So it's good. I like it. You can outline the enemies or not outline the enemies. I try not to make this game easier than it already is, which is ridiculously fucking easy. You got motion stuff here, camera shakes again, some of the options repeat, but what are you gonna do? Motion blur you can turn off, thank the fucking Lord. And colors, if you're colorblind, this is the menu for you. You can change literally everything you want. It's amazing. Good job, Ubisoft. You're not gonna hear me say that many more times. Gameplay changes. You can do vertical sway, aim assist. Why is aim assist on? What? Lock on aim. No. I don't know what. Enable set aim correction techniques. This setting is also changed when enabling or disabling the following accessibility presets: vision, cognitive, motor. I don't know, I was just gonna fucking leave it on whatever, who cares. Co-op, that's nice. Audio, as you saw, there's different sliders for everything, which is good. Dynamic range is awesome. Subtitles, interface and language, which is cool. You can change the language. And communication, obviously I'm not playing co-op, I tried, but it didn't work. We were just in audio. Video, you can choose your video adapter. You cannot change the resolution from what I can see. I mean the monitor that you're displaying on, which is a bummer. I've come to expect that in most games now, but you can change the aspect ratio. The menu itself is not on 21:9, but the game itself is 21:9. I can confirm that. Full screen, widowed, and borderless is standard. Refresh rate up to 120. I wish there was an unlimited. Is there an unlimited? Nope, there isn't. Okay, here's the display. Yeah, you can change between displays, which is cool. Quality, you got all the options that you can think of, except fucking post-processing shit. You cannot turn off the vignette around the screen. You cannot turn off chromatic aberration. And there was another one that a mod fixed. What was it? Yeah, there was something else, but I can't think of what it was right now. But you cannot. There's a little bit of chromatic aberration. You don't notice it too much, but in the edge of the screen, you definitely can, which is a little bit frustrating. I have turned off the DXR shadows and reflection because there was some crashing happening, and I don't know, it kind of makes the game look a little bit shitty. I'm gonna turn on the reflections. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the shadows off. Fidelity effects. That's the resolution thing that AMD was doing. So Not going to worry about that. We are going to keep the DXR reflections on, and if the game crashes, well, it's going to do more editing, I guess. You can turn off motion blur again. You can do camera shakes, which is good. Poison and drug effects. Anti-aliasing, I always have it off. HD textures is on. All that good stuff. You got water, geometry, and vegetation. All the good stuff. Color. You can change the brightness, contrast, and gamma, which is cool. Rocky, fuck off. And the advanced settings here, you can do frame rate lock, you can do field of view, which is amazing. It actually gives you degrees and not a 1 through 10 or no slider, which is cool. And the super resolution, fidelity effects super resolution. So, yeah, that's the FSR mode that we were talking about with the AMD stuff. No DSLR. What? DSLR? What? That NVIDIA one. Fuck, it's called. I forgot. I think it was... No, that's the camera, dummy. What are you talking about? Resolution scale, you can turn it down if you are having issues running the game. Controller, you can use a controller if you want. I am using mouse and keyboard because I'm not insane. Here's the mouse and keyboard settings. You got the sensitivity, aiming sensitivity. I haven't noticed any mouse lag, maybe a little bit because I have VSync on, because G-Sync is not working lately with my computer. I don't know what's happening. You can change the HUD, whatever you want to do there. Pretty good, actually. Oh, you can change the... I did not notice that I actually had it on 16:9. I'm going to keep it like this. It's easier to look at. Enemy outline off again, and pick up outline on, because you're going to be picking up a lot of resources in this game, and somehow never fucking having enough. That's what you're going to be doing. It's going to stop midway to pick up resources because you need them to upgrade your shit. Tobii Eye stuff. I don't know if anybody uses that anymore. Credits and benchmark. Alrighty. Let's continue the game and see why it's trash. And thankfully this opens so I can get this stuff. Cool, so here we are. The setting of the game is basically Cuba, and the people are actually revolting because they managed to find weapons and starting the revolution. Obviously, in real-life Cuba, there's no guns for the people to use to free themselves from the dictatorship, so it's a little bit of a different story. I feel like with what happened recently in Cuba and what's happening right now with the revolution happening, it's kind of a dick move to make a game out of it when the situation is so seriously down there, so serious. People dying left and right, people marching into people's homes, fucking killing them right there in front of their wives and children. So, but here we are making a fucking video game out of it, you know. Whoop-de-doo, why not? You got companions this time around. It's only animals. You cannot have humans, which is fucking ridiculous. And this is what I was talking about. Here's the resources. You're going to be doing a lot of that. Now, when I first started the game, before all the patches had come through, I was crashing at least once every 10 minutes, if not more often. And as you can imagine, I was quite frustrated because even Ubisoft support had no fucking clue how to help me with that. So I was a little bit annoyed by a brand new game. It was top of the line rig, really. I mean, I have a 3080 Ti and a 5900X, and it was all crashing. Maybe because AMD was the one that actually sponsored the game. I love AMD processors, but your graphics fucking suck still. Let's go into the menu here. This is the map. I cannot zoom out anymore, sadly, because when I zoom out more, this is what happens. I want to be able to zoom out more so I can see more things, but the developers don't think that that is a necessity, sadly. What you're going to be doing here is basically the same fucking formula that you've been following since Far Cry 5 and 4. Far Cry 3, unfortunately, was the last good Far Cry game, and this is not an improvement whatsoever on any level, really. I fucking hate this game, man. There's a lot of stuff to unpack, so I'm just gonna dive right into it. When I first started playing the game, I was having a lot of crashes, but particularly in this part of the game. This is the HQ, the hideout of the gorillas. You have to come here eventually at some point, and then you have to take a fucking boat and travel all the way right here, right? All was good. As soon as I reached land, the game would fucking crash. On the clock, on the dot. It would crash about 15 to 20 seconds as I landed. It didn't matter which way I went. It could have gone this way, could have gone that way, could have gone in the village. Did not fucking matter. The game would always crash. And what was more frustrating about that is I would be respawned right here. Right back here. So I would have to take a 3.5 minute boat ride back into the mainland. The reason why this is a problem is because they fucking took out the save option, the manual save option. You cannot manually save. You cannot have multiple save slots. Who cleared this game? Right here, this should be video over. Like, this is it. That's all you need to realize that this game is garbage. So anyway, let's go back into the map here. Sometimes it would crash as I would load into the game. Sometimes it would crash as I would get into the boat. But more often than not, 80% of the time, let's just pull a number out of my asshole, it would crash when I would land on the fucking island. So yeah, that also kind of ties to the complaint I have about the respawns is if you die somewhere or if you have to respawn, you're not going to be respawned near where you died. So let's say this is a tobacco factory, right? I'm trying to fight it and liberate it and burn all the tobacco and all that shit with respawning enemies, which we'll get there. If I die here, I'm probably going to be respawned right back into my fucking camp or somewhere around here or whatever. I'm not going to be respawned very close so I can just have a fucking whack at it again. No. Because that would fucking make sense, right? Why would they do that? Why would they respawn me close to where my fucking objective was, you know? Why not spawn me back into this fucking island for all I care? Because this is where you start. This is the island where you start in. Not a good start. So the crashes are there. I'm still consulting my notepad right here. Another thing that happens that kind of annoys me, I'm going to try that here. I'm just going to fast travel into the HQ, which, by the way, even if you're in a restricted area, you can still fast travel. The game does not think, hey, you should probably leave that area before you do that. No. All right, so let me see. How am I going to do this? I'm actually going to travel into this village because, oh, wow. The quest marker is hiding the icon that I need. Let me see if I can untrack it. So this black mark right here, I have to be able to hover over it so I can actually fast travel to the village. But I cannot because... Oh, what? Because I can... I'm already losing my mind. Can you tell? Alright, we're gonna go on the checkpoint here. That is just stupid. So there's a thing, when you enter a new area, the HUD will tell you where you are. Let's bring a car up. Bring a car. Here's another thing. This guy brings you a car, and he just sits there inside the car. Get out. Get out already. He has to get out, close the door, and then you can enter into the car. Your FOV, by the way, resets every time you ride a ladder, you get into a car, you ride a horse. Horses are cool to ride, by the way, but my FOV right now is 100, and now it goes back to 55 or whatever it is. There was a mod that fixed that, and it was an incredible mod to have. However, after the latest update on the game, it just broke. It doesn't work anymore. So it kind of sucks. But why? Any game that makes you go and get a mod to fix something that annoys you is not a respectable game, in my opinion. So you have to destroy these to kind of gain experience. You don't have to destroy them, but you could. There's deers, wildlife here that you can... Oh, there's a chest here. Let's see what this is about. You're going to be unlocking a lot of chests. The biggest sin of this game... Oh, it's... Oh. There we go. The biggest sin this game does, I believe, is the weapons thing. And, spoiler alert, the enemies do not drop their weapons. That's... I think this is the first Far Cry game that actually does this, where you cannot pick up enemy weapons for whatever reason. There's another cache here. Oh. I'm fucking up my car already. Of course, we're trespassing. Oh, I just go. Just get up. There we go. I'm sure I wasn't supposed to do that, but I did it anyway. Let's see. Gunpowder, so I can upgrade my weapons. Yes, thank you. Although I hate gathering resources in this game, I do still feel the compulsive need to do it because of how heavily everything is revolving around upgrading your shit. Alright, let's see how easy this game is. I got my trusty weapon here. That's all it takes. That's literally all it takes. You can empty a whole base, or you could empty a whole base, if everybody didn't fucking respawn. Grenade launcher, finally! Is that a secondary weapon? Because the pistol is useless. Let's go back to the car here. Start heading back into that town. So I can show you how annoying the fucking HUD is when you enter a new area. You have the automatic driving again. You just press shift and then the game just takes you there. Press shift again. You can gain back control, but only if you press shift again. Or if you steer too far away from where the car is driving itself at. Alright. Driving in this game is garbage. I really, really hate it. Oh, the HUD didn't do it. Did it do it when I missed it? What? Maybe they patched it? Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, down on the bottom of the corners, your minimap will disappear, everything will disappear, and then the game will feel this need to tell you where you are, where you're entering. It doesn't matter if you're being attacked by weapons, by bears, by unicorns, by anything in this world, the game will just do it anyway. Enemy respawns. We got here. I don't know how to demonstrate this exactly. By the way, this fucker, if you're in a trespassing area or getting close to an enemy, tell this motherfucker to stay away. Do not have him follow you because the enemies will see him and then they will freak out and then you're going to be spotted and this guy's going to die. And it's a whole thing. It's a whole fucking thing. Just don't bring him with you in your missions. You've been warned. Okay, so this is a tobacco factory. I think we could do it there. I think, yeah, let's see if I can go there. And see if I can showcase some respawning enemies, which is ridiculous. So, one of these, this is when I first encountered it. In the first mission, there's no point in clearing an area anymore in this game because the enemies will just respawn anyway. So I was in this mission. Oh, there we go. There's the HUD. If I was on under attack right now, that would have sucked. Oh, and I'm under attack. Okay. Shut up. Okay, we're gonna see some combat at least. It's an enemy. Okay. Oh. Alright, that's a sniper. Oh, and I'm dead. Nope. I'm gonna heal myself. Wow, this is... What the fuck? Who is attacking me? I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, they're just shooting me, raining down grenades on me. When am I gonna die? Am I gonna die anytime soon now? I don't know. That was brutal. That was fucking brutal. What happened? What the fuck happened? Alright, I'm gonna have to do that there. I picked up a medkit for some reason. I don't know how I picked it up. Crap claw. Let's see. Let's go in easy mode right there. If I could aim. There we go, headshot. That's all you need in this game, just a headshot. There we go. Should have done that a long time ago. No, I can't see him. I need to actually shoot the alarm. Where the fuck is the alarm? Here's that. Oh, shit. The special forces are coming. The game is fun when it's like this, but it's not always like this. That's the problem. And there's a plane. That's a lot of fire. Fire effects in this game are also kind of garbage. Let's see. Can I shoot you in the head? I can shoot you in the head. I can shoot you in the head. There's various ammo types this time around, which is kind of hot garbage. Really? Ah, that's what was fucking me up, I think. There we go. No more reinforcements. Let's go in here. Loot this place. I have to destroy that. And then we're home free. Let's see. Dynamite. I could also run through it, but... And now we liberated the checkpoint. The checkpoint that flattened my tires because of the spikes. Here we go. That's one of the activities. They kind of masked the freeing the towers thing from Far Cry 3, which I actually really enjoyed. I had no problem with liberating those towers. Thought it was a fun little activity. It's an enemy. Why is he detecting me? Fuck you. That's the other thing, like, you can't really melee them because they will melee you back a lot quicker. So the combat doesn't really know what it wants to do with that thing. Okay, I think I need a key card here. Use key. I have the key because I killed the commander. We're gonna steal whatever is in there. That's a gun. Right. So you may have noticed so far, you can't pick anything up. You can't pick up guns. What is this? What? I just killed this guy, right? He didn't drop a weapon. I think this is the worst part of the fucking game. I could tolerate everything else that I've seen so far in this game. Literally everything else. But this, I cannot forgive. I simply cannot forgive this part. I think this is the biggest offender of this game. The fact that they really, really, really want you to craft your own weapons. They want you to upgrade. Yeah, there we go. That's my HUD. I don't know where I'm going because there's no minimap. Where's the fucking minimap? Oh, you have to tell me where I am, right? Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, game. Because I could not fucking play this if I didn't know where I was in this fictional games or non-fictional games, but very close to crossing the line between reality and video game location. This was freed? I was just on my way to free this. How the fuck? That's weird. That just got freed somehow. I don't know how that worked. I'm not going crazy here. I know that it was not freed. But we're gonna loot this bitch anyway because there's something up there that I need to grab. Where are you? Come here. Is it this thing? Yep, that was just the ammo. Okay, wow. What a waste. Okay, so I'm gonna cross out some of the things that we've talked about so far. Respawns, crashes, the HUD thing, enemy respawns. We're gonna demonstrate that hopefully later. Crafting. There should be a craft. Oh no, get down. There's a crafting table here. Let's see what we have. I've talked about crafting a lot right now with the resources, which is called something else for whatever reason. They don't want to call it resources. They call it something else because calling it resource would be too stupid. Is your weapons. You have to... You cannot buy the weapons, all of them at least outright, or you cannot craft them. You have to actually unlock them by various means and then equip them. Was the grenade launcher a sidearm? No, it was fucking not. Why would it be? There you got a flamethrower, you got a grenade launcher here. Should I use the grenade launcher? Let's try it. Let's try the grenade launcher. So you can do mods on these things. Actually, let me just equip this. I'm not going to worry about that. Primary weapon, we got this thing right here. This is the AKM. I was using this for a while. You got all the various weapons here that you can unlock, and then when you click it, you can change the muzzle. You can change the optical sensor here, or you can do the laser pointer as well on the front. Kind of changes the stats by a great deal, so they are useful. They're very useful. And you have the mods here that they can give you different boosts, which is pretty cool. The charms, it's just strictly cosmetic. And then you have the ammo socket. Oh shit! You have soft target rounds, which is good for unarmored people, which is hardly anybody in the game like that. You have armor piercing rounds, which are good for helmets and body armor, which is the only place you should be aiming is the head, and then you can just one-shot anybody. You have poison rounds, which I've never used because they're fucking useless. You have blast rounds, which could be useful because they are good for windshields and vehicles. And then incendiary rounds, which are pretty much, if you ever seen Dragon's Breath, they don't do a lot of damage, but they set your enemies on fire. Again, I'm not going to worry about that either. I have armor-piercing rounds on all of my weapons, except my pistol, my sidearm. Where is it? Where's my sidearm? Here it is. It actually has the impact rounds, the blast rounds, because I need something to aim at a fucking helicopter, because it would only make fucking sense that you have a bullet in this weapon that can pierce armor, but it cannot fucking pierce glass. Not bulletproof glass, because helicopters don't all have bulletproof glass, but oh my god, that is just the crafting there. Helicopter mouse controls were really bad right before this recent update. It just flat out didn't work. It works a little bit better now, but it's not much better. Oh, I was just here. I could have done the fucking mission. I need to take the tank from here where I was and then blow up the signs. Okay, well, I can just fast travel here and go back and just drive through them, or use my rocket launcher that I just acquired. Because why not? Yeah, the helicopters, you pretty much steer the helicopter with your mouse left and right, and that was a little bit of an annoyance, but not as annoying as driving a quad bike. No, I'm not gonna come to you. How does this drive here? Pretty much probably kind of like a quad bike. Yeah, these are really garbage to drive. It's so slow too. This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna set my waypoint here. The one thing that this game does not fix, that no game fixed, here goes my minimap again. No Far Cry game has fixed yet, is actually having the waypoints on the road instead of on the minimap. And this minimap also does not zoom out the faster you go. So that was an issue that even Cyberpunk fixed. But these guys are just a little bit too lazy to do that. Let's find some billboards here, shall we? What do we have? No billboards. Oh, why the fuck? Why is he turning? Are you fucking seeing this? I'm just driving straight. I turn here, and I'm turning. Why? And why not even turn the way I'm facing? Why am I turning the opposite way of where I'm facing? What the fuck is happening here? Am I having a stroke? What the fuck? Far Cry 5, 6? Why? Okay, here's that. My art therapy. It's not doing so great. This game is not therapy, I'll tell you that much. I need therapy after playing this game, if that's what you're referring to. Can I jump this? Alright, let's go up here. Oh, okay. I can climb something that has a blue ribbon. But why would I be able to climb the same fucking height building? I don't know. The wall. This game just has me dumbfounded most of the time. Hazmat suit. Nice. Those boxes, if you haven't figured it out yet, have really high quality crafting items. More specifically gunpowder, which is required for any major upgrade that you want to unlock for any weapon. Collect a rooster. Okay, I got a rooster. And they also contain armor and sometimes weapons. The armor is kind of useless. It doesn't really add any armor or health or stats. It doesn't really give you stats at all. Not really. It doesn't at all give you any stats. But what it does is it gives you kind of perks. So the gloves I'm wearing, for example, they automatically put out fire, which can be kind of annoying to put out if you're kind of busy. I want to blow this up. I'm gonna hide my heat. Oh, fuck! Special forces are coming. Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle here for a minute. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take this down though. Oh, I beat the mission. Okay. Don't worry if you're being wanted too much, because you can just fast travel. Even if you're in combat, you can just fast travel. I don't think when you're in combat actually, but you can. Right now, I could fast travel to this hideout here. I am in combat, so I cannot fast travel. That's fine. Okay, slow motion when you complete a story, because that's important. Running over the chicken. Because why not? Am I still in combat? Well, I am all clear. All clear, baby. Okay. Driving quad bike sucks. FOV narrows when you're climbing or driving. We already said that. Cannot turn off chromatic aberration. We said that already on the menus. Ammo types fucking suck, and we mentioned that already. Manual saves were removed. We fucking mentioned that already. The campaign already has DLC, which is kind of dreadful, really. Let's see, what else? Oh, you do have these trailing missions where you actually have to fucking walk right next to an NPC that is walking slower than fucking life itself. So that's nice. That's nice to deal with. There's no waypoint for some reason. How am I in combat? I was all clear. Why am I in combat? Track that. Track that. Is it gonna give me a waypoint? No. It will not give me a waypoint. And there's a tank. We are pretty much fucked if... Really, there's no waypoint. Oh, that's because it's... I probably have to... Alright, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna set a waypoint for there. I'm just gonna go take their helicopter. Can you drive? Hi there, tank. Oh. Ah, he can't see me. Because he is stupid. Let's see. Yep, we do have these trailing missions that were kind of at the pinnacle of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, from what I can remember, because not trailing as much as like eavesdropping. There's no eavesdropping missions so far that I've seen. In all honesty, can I fast travel now? Yes, I can. There's no eavesdropping missions, but there is trailing missions where you actually have to walk right next to an NPC that is telling you a fucking story, when it could have easily been a cutscene that I could have skipped, because I don't give a fuck of what this person has to tell me. So yeah, the I have to move my mouse so much to look up and down. It's still fucking broken. So this is actually a great example of the respawning enemies here. Oh my god, that draw distance. Look at that tobacco disappear. That is beautiful. So if the enemies are here, they're respawning here. If you walk all the way back here and set these on fire and you return back here, there's gonna be enemies back there. There will absolutely be enemies back there, and that's no bueno, my friend. It is not good at all. The respawning on this enemies is really bad, almost as bad as not dropping your weapons so I can pick it up, so I'm not stuck with this fucking pneumatic weapon from Metro Exodus that is garbage. So yeah, you have to walk right next to people talking about shit that you do not care about, when that could have easily been a mission. I mean, a cutscene. And I don't know why it's not a cutscene, but the AI, as you may have noticed, is not the brightest. I just blew up that. Oh, who is? Oh, it's the airplane in it. Yep. All right, let's go a little bit lower. So a little bit lower. Yep, he found me again. Where is he? I can't see him. There we go. The AI is pretty stupid. The AI is very much fucking idiotic, to say the least. It is usually I'll headshot someone and an enemy will be about 10 feet away and they're just not going to give a fuck. They're just going to sit there and ponder about life. Not even that, they're just sitting there doing fuck all. They don't know what the fuck is happening. Is this enemy territory? No. Okay, good. Alright, let's land this bitch. A fuerte. There we go. Get out of the helicopter. And is it still levitating? Okay, that's more like it. I need to grab this chest here before I forget. Way to vandalize your history, you dumbasses. Pick up all these resources, which is cool. I'm not gonna do that yet because that's the mission. We'll go around. Can I open this door? No. Why would I be able to open this door? That would make sense, right? But I can't steal this through the through the cage. That's always useful. There's the crate I was looking for. Supremo bond. Resolver material. That's what they call resources now. Resolver material. I can't fucking say it. Because why would you call it materials or resources? You gotta call it something. Oh, there's another chest up there. Where? Here it is. Gotta go up the stairs. Going back to the NPCs, they're stupid. They're really stupid. They're really something. You have to actually try hard to make NPCs that ridiculously stupid. Which I just don't understand why this game was cleared with all these things. Who was the director of this game? I'm not done yet, but I'm just waiting to change pages. And I have half more page of all the shit that when you're in the camp, the game forces you to be in third person for no reason. You cannot jump, you cannot sprint, you cannot maneuver around the area quickly. But you do have to be in third person. I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Far Cry games have never been third person. Although it would be nice to be able to permanently switch from third person to first person, even when outside in the world and in combat. You cannot go third person. Sorry, you cannot go third person outside, but you have to be third person in the camp. You absolutely have to be third person in the camp. Why, you ask? I don't know. I don't know. It's needless. It's pointless. There was another mission. Okay, so that guy's in trouble there. I missed my headshot, but I got the second one. Free you, so you can tell me. Oh, crates were revealed. Okay, gotta keep walking. There's nothing up there, otherwise there would be a circle dot. Yeah, so there was this mission. This is pretty. Graphically, the game is not so bad. It's relatively good. It's relatively good looking. Is it as good looking as Far Cry 3? Far Cry 3, I think the main appeal with Far Cry 3 and why I was such a huge fan of what it looked like was because it didn't try to be too varied on everything that it had to give you visually. So what it did well. It didn't do many things, but it did do well the little things that it did. So it nailed the tropical environment feel. So I definitely felt like I was in a Caribbean island. This one, this is a nice area. Graphically, again, the game is not bad. It just tries to do too many things at once. And my main complaint with Far Cry 4 was that I moved from this beautiful beachy area where this is Far Cry 3 is my ideal place to live in life. Like I like being in those kinds of environments, and then it kind of changed to that mountain and no water nearby, so it kind of made it a little bit more lame. Let me guess, this is probably a camp that oh no, that's just more combat coming up. A little bit of frame rate drop. We're probably gonna see some. Okay, well, there's my minimap is gone, my cursor is gone, I can't aim. So if when you're in combat, this fucking sucks. It really does suck. So we're just gonna kill this guy and see. Gonna tell our gator to wait here. As I suspected, the enemies didn't really react at all, and I'm sure this guy's gonna respawn anyway. So don't feel bad about killing these people. You can always, just like previous Far Cry's, you can take out your weapon and kind of start marking. You got gators there. Got your people that you gotta free. Can I shoot this guy from here? Yes, I can. He's dead. Should be another guy somewhere around here. Oh, I dropped further than I wanted to. Let's see. Should be this guy there. He's dead, of course. Okay, this is a mission where you actually have to clear out the enemies, so I don't think there's going to be any respawning here. Thankfully, the respawning doesn't always happen, but it does have to be a mission-specific reason why they're not respawning. Kind of like on this one, where you actually have to clear out all the enemies. So there should be hostage here. Gonna free this person. Free the hostage up there. Gotta kill the. Okay, that guy's dead. Ooh. There we go. He can be useful sometimes. How do I free you? Nope. That's not how I free you. There's no gators anymore, so feel free. Can I... Nope. Shoot that? Nah. Alright, fuck it. We're just gonna... I'm just gonna free the rest of them. Whatever. What is this? Treasure hunt. There should be... Oh, fuck, I'm on fire. Should be another thing there. Yep, that's the life of a Far Cry game. So, I think I was talking about the environments. It has a good variety of environments, and it's always nice to have variety like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's serviceable. It's not a bad thing to have the variety that the game gives you. Of course, you can also go fishing for some reason. I don't know why you would want to do that. It's a fucking waste of time, especially in video games. If you fish for fun, then I feel bad for you, son. Yeah, just stay still like that. Don't fucking move, you know. I just shot the person right in front of you, but you're just gonna sit there like a moron. Oh, wait, I can't pick up your weapons because you can't drop them. Better hurry, those crocs look hungry. Okay, so now I can free this person. I have a feeling that after this, I'm going to be in third person in this area. Yes, I was in the mission. I finally remember what I was talking about. I was in a mission where an NPC had to follow me. Well, if you sprint while an NPC is following you, they're gonna get lost, and you're gonna have to go back and pick them up, and you're gonna fail the mission otherwise. They cannot keep up with you. They don't actually sprint. They run. They do the normal run pace, but they will not sprint to catch up to you. That's kind of stupid, right? It's not cool. So there's that. Cross that out. Like the fuck. Got crashes back again because the game was crashing a lot at the time. If the maintaining the FOV mod was installed and the game would launch into a black screen, it wouldn't work at all, so I had to remove that. I was kind of still sad about that. No direction indicator on the roads. Must always look at minimap. We already talked about that. Need mods to remove vignette and chromatic aberration, amongst other things. We already talked about that. That mod doesn't work anymore, sadly. Enemies do not drop weapons. Disgusting in all caps is was in my notes, and indeed that is disgusting. And at least now you can skip the cutscenes. I remember one of the most frustrating thing about Far Cry 3 was the fact that I could not skip these dialogues where the Tao guy was talking to me after he saved me from my initial escape from Voss when the game first started. That was the biggest offender of Far Cry 3. Even the towers, I really did not mind. I fucking love the towers. Compared to what this game has to offer to me, I love those towers. So, if you take two things away from this game, these are the ones. One, enemy respawns in camps, which is ridiculous. There we go. What? How did I know? How did I know? This is third person, by the way. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you're in third person, so you can see your guy. Or woman in my case. Foreman, you can build 2 buildings in your camp. You can do Hunter's Lodge, Fishing Hut, Guerrilla Outpost, Montitos Barracks. I already have that. Hideout Network, I already have that. And La Cantina. Yeah, so I want to do better weaponry and training and hunting spots. I don't care about fishing. Purchase gear and permanent buffs to make you a master angler. We're going to do that. It's going to do better weapons. Because I have so much money in this game, I have no idea what to do with it. No idea what to do with it. Okay, let's see what this thing offers. Where is it? That's the foreman. This is the... That's it? That's the advanced weaponry? Oh, I have to level this bitch up. Let's see if I can level you up. Foreman. That's locked. Fuck. Oh, well. It's because I have to do the previous upgrade. If this is not worth it, I'm gonna lose my shit. I cannot skip it. That's okay. I talked about everything I had to talk about in my notes. So from this point on, I'm just going to be gathering up thoughts. And there we go. That's more like it. You got a bazooka now. A rocket launcher. You got a much nicer bow. One thing I'll tell you is that you got new bows in this game. And that's pretty cool. They're useless, though, because of the sniper. And the silencer on it. They can't really... It's a much better option than a bow, in all honesty. And this is locked because I don't have enough metal. Let's see what else I can build. I can do... I don't care about any of the other stuff, honestly, so I'm just gonna fucking not worry about it. One of these should be... Let's see. Can I not do that here? Do I have to do it in this outpost? Or is this outpost right here? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. No, fast travel not available. Alright, cool. 2 things you should take away from this game. 1, enemies don't drop their weapons, and 2, the respawning of enemies is a ridiculous feat, in my opinion. I don't want to craft anything. I didn't show you the Supremo weapon. That's the backpack I'm holding on my back. If you press V, it's kind of like an ultimate thing. You can change to different ones. One of them releases a gas that is poisonous. One of them does like a fire explosion. They all kind of suck. This is, you get the best one first. And it just launches a bunch of rockets, and they automatically target enemy vehicles and weapon and helicopters and all that stuff. So even if you don't have impact rounds, you can just use this. It reloads. It becomes available again after a while, so you can keep using it. But this is Far Cry 6. It's not fun. I've played a little bit over 8 hours, and I genuinely have not been having fun. A lot of it has been frustration with the crashing, figuring out why mods don't work and how to make them work. More crashing, a little bit more crashing, and enemies respawning the whole fucking time when I'm doing elimination missions. So clearing out the battlefields is a bitch. It's an absolute bitch, and it fucking sucks. It sucks because the enemies never stop coming, and they can all gang up on you. And it's not that a helicopter, like, there is helicopters dropping enemies off, which is respectable. I understand that. They just flat out respawn where they were. So it's a shame. It really is a shame, because I think, although as kind of a frustration the setting is, as far as too soon for some people, because it's literally fucking happening right now. Just imagine the Twin Towers go down, and a couple of weeks later a game comes out that is about you defending them from the terrorists that brought them down. So it does hit a home a little bit, you know. It's although it is maybe they were working on it before all the riots happened in Cuba and all that stuff, it's still something that is still happening. It's not like doing a game in World War II where it's already done. I mean, World War II is finished. Like, it's not going on anymore. The good guys allegedly won. That's a joke. Don't take it too seriously. I still cannot fast travel. Fuck me then. I don't understand why. Yeah, the Cuban Revolution, it's still happening. It's still they're still trapped in there. Of course I cannot jump. Can I swim? Yes, I can. I could have jumped if it was first person, but as soon as I left that, it became first person, and now I can jump. But yeah, yeah, it's still fucking happening. Let me call a horse. We'll call it this guy. I'm actually gonna call the black one. Change coat. Yeah, you can paint your horses into a cow. Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, magic horse.
That's just my thing. It's still happening. It's very much a real thing. It's not really something to take lightly. At least in my opinion. You know, we always share different opinions. Some people don't care about it. It doesn't really affect them. Some people absolutely do. Some people get the joy of seeing the revolution happen through a game because they may have lost hope that it could happen in real life, that they could free themselves from the dictatorship. So they're thinking, if I can at least do it in the game, that's something. It's got to count for something, right? And I understand that point as well. It's a totally valid one, for sure. But this is Far Cry 6, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for a lot of respawning enemies and not being able to pick up weapons that are dropped, because why would you? It's a checkpoint. I'm going to get off my horse. I'm gonna take my horse through the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I fucking hate that song, by the way. Okay, there's one guy. There's two guy. Should I? Nah. It's not worth it, man. There's four guy, three guy. Oh! shit, that was the... And then there's a sign somewhere here. There it is. Gonna call the horse. Gonna heal first. Where's the horse? Where did it go? I don't see it. Yeah, it's on the minimap. I see it. It should be right around here. Gonna holster. Let me guess. The enemies have respawned because I walked too far. No, a truck is bringing him down. Oh, come on, take it down. Get off! Get off! There we go. Good thing I have a rocket launcher. Bitch! Oh, it didn't blow the car up. Okay. There we go. Now it's freed. Slow motion, because you won. You can't die anymore. I think if they can patch this game to where I can pick up enemy weapons, I would forgive most things. Not all of them, but most things. Luckily, I did not spend any fucking money on this game, because if I'd spent any and all amount of money in this game, I would have been pissed. But I've been talking a lot. This has been over an hour long episode, I think. I'm just gonna cut it here. You get the gist. You kind of see what is wrong with this game. So be your own judge. You know my thoughts. You know what makes me hate this game. Now you can judge for yourself if you actually purchase the game or do the smart thing and stay away from it. Ubisoft, you should be ashamed. Director of whoever greenlit this game after he saw the condition that it's in, you should be ashamed. I don't know what the hell you were thinking. Can I steal this? Nope. But I can light it on fire. Alright. Here's a dynamite because grenades don't exist in this world. How is he running away? I have like 5 people here with me. There we go. All he needs is headshots, really. That's all you need to do. Oh, there's a grenade. Better run away from it. And there's a guy. He's gonna die. And we're in the clear. Cool. I would save, but I cannot. Because there's no manual saves. I can't walk through a bush. Car scrap. Vehicle scraps. Whatever that gives me. There you have it. I'm just gonna end it right here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found this useful. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.